Yo, it's Sleep with Hood Talk podcast, and we got P Money. What's up, y'all? And we got the almighty Claytoven in the building today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It's a pleasure for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. We've been hearing a lot of good things about you, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so where you from, Mr. Claytoven?
I'm gonna say down the way, bottom of Dayton View, America. Uh, Close to Riverview Park area. That's kind of like where I grew up. Went to Edison Elementary.
Okay, Addison. I remember we used to have field trips there. For
Yes,
no reason,
ma'am.
I don't even know why the fuck we even had them there.
Because our Edison is one of the most culture schools. It taught us about other cultures. Man, Edison is a. I love my elementary school, without a
Yeah.
doubt, and everybody from my elementary school love me. Fuck it, I'm still going off my elementary popularity.
I
Yeah,
know that's right. Me too. I was popping in second grade. It was crazy. So I,
facts.
I want to say, so most people start off as an artist. Was that what you did, or did you go straight into producing?
Um, I started off as an artist for sure. I damn sure wrote a rap before I thought of making music, making beats.
Mm.
Yet at the same time, they kind of went hand in hand because my whole family actually played. You know what I mean? I got family members who play the piano, family members play the drums. Uh, I got family members who actually cut actual records. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Made actual records. So they kind of came at the same time in my life personally.
So did you like with your family? Did they help you produce? Do y'all do like live music, like you making a beat and maybe somebody's playing the guitar and somebody, or you did it all by yourself?
But yeah, that's my introduction to music came exactly how you saying. Family, my family actually owned a church, so it was like just playing in there. You know what I mean? Playing the piano. You know what I mean? For the kids, it could be taken as like just fun, but while I was young, I was serious. You know, I was serious. I wanted to do it. I wanted to learn all that, know what the keys, scales is. I made sure to learn everything about music very young.
So when it comes to music being streamed versus when we had CDs, do producers make more and get noticed more?
Now,
I'm gonna have to say yes. The streaming era definitely helped the producers. It's producers who don't care to ever have anybody rap on their music that they're making. No matter if you make, no matter the genre of music that you make in the streaming era, producers do not need an artist. Matter of fact, producers can get an AI artist and make more money and generate way more motion towards themselves to eventually get an artist to rap on their beats than having an artist. So yes, and before the streaming era ever existed, a producer, just say for instance, Dr. Dre, one of the most, they say the greatest producer or one of the greatest producers of all time. He don't use tags. You know a Dre beat by the sound of it, or somebody telling you that that's a Dr. Dre beat. You know what I mean? Even per se like a Timberland. So that era back in the days, I ain't even gonna get technical about the equipment and shit like that. But yeah, streaming era definitely is the era of the producers.
yeah, that's so messed up. And then I hear you say about the AI artists. How do you think that hurts other artists though in the industry? Like, because you can make your AI artist sound perfect. You know what I'm saying? Versus
Yes, ma'am.
somebody who just got the talent and may need to be tweaked, and they be like, "We can't even use you, Ashanti.
Right.
We gonna use this AI."
Um, that's why I be so happy I'm a producer.
No, you ain't got to worry about that.
I don't care about none of that. AI don't hurt me. AI help me.
It's gonna be some producers watch that turn AI. Watch. It's
Man,
gonna be
it
AI
already
Dre.
is. It already is.
Oh, for
And
real?
then so yeah, hell yeah. Don't let these guys fool you. They go get AI loot. They make their own AI. I'm already knowing. I'm the
That's
Almighty. I'm the all knowing. You see what I'm saying? So
facts.
so I'm gonna say it like this, right? When it comes to AI, right? AI been here, and don't think of it in the simple uh mind wavelength of what's going on right now. Just think of this, right? Fruity Loops, right?
Yeah.
Before Fruity Loops existed, a motherfucker was like, man, you making a beat on the computer? That's some stupid ass shit. That ain't no real music, right?
Right.
Shit. Matter of fact, before rap came out, what, 1977, 78, they would say rap ain't real music. That's the same ideology that a motherfucker got with AI. So is it really, you know what I mean, ruining anything, or is it really just something new and people be scared of, you know what I mean, new things? But I love technology, so I love it all, you know.
I think it's messing it up for the people who just actually talented when you can just go and just get some AI. So now people don't have to have talent anymore. They can just go to AI.
I beg to differ.
All right.
I beg to differ. Okay, now let me say this for instance, right? I make beats, right?
Right.
I will. I mean, I could show my equipment, but so it's like, I actually, when you listen to a beat and when you hear tat 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 the hi hats, right?
Right.
On my Kai drum pad, I'm tapping that. You know
Right.
what I mean? When it's going, that's my fingers,
Right.
right? I don't hate because the young niggas, you know, matter of fact, fuck that. I play my chords. Dun, dun, dun,
But
dun, dun, dun. I play that with my hands, right?
right. But
I
what
would
I'm
be
saying is you can have a person who's never made a beat before get on AI and make a perfect beat versus the one who has the talent that has to actually put everything together. I would be upset. Like, hell no.
nah,
This nigga, he
hell,
don't even know what he's doing.
Or
hell
the
nah. All right,
AI
okay.
is
Let me
helping
ask you a question then.
Right.
though.
So so if Beethoven, like you know what I mean? Let's talk about these originators with these skills that are unmatched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if Beethoven, the actual Beethoven, fuck Zaytoven, was living today, would he give a fuck that he wouldn't care? If you really wanted to, like, I know that I'm a carbon cut. It's no more of me, right? So
Right.
nothing can replace me. See what I'm saying? A woman can't even replace me. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
But
but that
I
come
feel
with
like
the
if they
logic
hadn't
of being
already
a
put the work in, yeah, then they wouldn't care. But okay, I got you.
fact.
So
Yeah,
what's your
yup. That's the answer. If you already
yeah,
put the work in, you wouldn't care. But if I was new and upcoming, I would understand the pressure
right.
for sure.
Yeah. So what's your favorite kind of artist to work with?
A smart artist,
Meaning what?
somebody who know what they want to do, somebody who got a purpose, who got a vision, who can see in the beginning, can see the end like I can.
Okay. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I
As
was
soon
thinking,
as I start, before I ever put my hands on the drum machine, I already know what the final song gonna sound like.
so do you usually produce rappers or singers?
I don't have no preference in genre. I like to cover all genres. My highest performance song on my platform is actually like a Canadian pop song, pop slash techno house. Like the song that makes me the most money. It has nothing to do with no. The song that makes me the most money is from a Canadian artist. Period. Like
Okay.
I can't even go to Canada. You know.
Yeah. That's dope for sure.
So, how do you feel about the Gucci situation?
Um,
You think he a
I,
snitch? Or you think
I
dude
don't
just fucked up?
I don't call no man snitch. That ain't my place to do. I don't call it. Even if somebody told on me, I'd never call him a snitch. I don't care about none of that. Now, basically, that it ain't my business. So, and I don't call people snitches, and I don't get into that. That ain't my, you know what I mean. I'm a musician. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
I understand. Yeah, I just wanted to.
I did see that question in there, and I
Yeah,
was gonna
just
tell you
touching
like,
on something
that's
that was
Only because Gucci produces music and he got his artists and stuff like that. So it's like if he was a producer,
yeah for
right.
sure. I'm kind of
this is
like I'm a rebel against the industry anyways. I believe everybody in the industry that sold they soul and then did something strange for a piece of change. It's nobody is excluded, and they just showing the people who willing to stand in the line. They showing them exactly that, but they so blind they'll never see it anyways.
Oh, so you don't want to be in the industry. You want to just stay doing independent producing. Is that a such thing?
Yeah, I mean, I never had no lust to be in the industry. I don't mind the industry coming to help me save some people's lives though, for sure. You know what I mean?
I know
Industry
that.
come. Just think if I'm industry motherfucker, I already done live the best life possible for me. You know what I mean? That don't come with Ferrari. I ain't got no Ferrari or no mansion, but it ain't nothing that no man got that I lust for. I don't, you know what I mean? I done satisfied my life, right? So industry come for me. I could be able to pay you for a podcast. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the industry can do for me is be able to throw money around freely to strangers, basically.
So
Yeah.
explain the difference between mainstream and underground.
Uh, my interpretation of mainstream is that line is thin now. Personally, mainstream underground kind of like becoming one to me at the same time. So I really don't have a clear path on the answer for that for real. I don't.
Would you rather work with a mainstream or an underground artist?
I love to work with them both on my beat and make them make some magic together. A mainstream artist with an unknown artist, you know what I mean, and create a beat that 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 does something different for both of the artists. Like that's how my mind works, basically. I'm
Okay.
kind of like Michael Jackson off the wall with it.
Living off the wall, living off the wall. That's
Yes,
my shit.
ma'am.
Yeah.
That's
So
hey,
you
listen.
gonna go see the Michael Jackson movie? Because it's just bringing him up.
Hey, see, my answers on this interview gonna be kind of crazy, but like I said, I'll be like a rebel against the industry. I don't even watch movies.
Okay. Hey, that's
No,
not for everybody. Everybody
yeah,
don't want.
I ain't watched the movie since I don't watch movies. Like even the female that have ever dated me there, that's like a secret about me. I don't watch movies. I don't know like pop
So
culture.
you ain't watched the movie since Friday, huh?
Yep, hey, yep,
Yeah.
yep. Since I was a
Nigga,
kid.
I need you to watch
Okay,
one movie.
yep.
Just
And I
one.
don't even. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, but I'm into as far as not to throw your interview off, but as far as movies, I'm really only like into mob movies. That's my shit.
Okay, yeah. I fuck with the mob movies.
Yep.
Godfather and all that, Scarface,
Mhm.
Yes, man.
Good
My favorite,
Brothers.
my favorite one ain't even really mobbish. I just love. I'm a mental. I'm a thinker. My favorite movie,
John
damn
Wick.
near all time, is A Bronx Tale.
That's my mama's movie. That's my mom.
Yeah,
My mom love that movie.
that'll teach a man how to be a man and teach you the real game of life.
All the men who ain't never go watch a Bronx Tale and go watch
Mhm.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yep. I know you seen that.
I done seen parts of it through. You know what I mean? I damn sure grew up in a house where people was playing movies,
Also, you
but
ain't
never.
watched since you was a kid. You ain't like movies.
Yeah, since I was a kid, I ain't never that shit. Oh, it's too fake for me.
That's wild.
No, ma'am, I don't get into that. A woman, you know what I mean? A female, it's little things about me, but it's other things that I like. Like I get into, I really learn. I'm a learner. I read a lot. It's a lot.
Understood.
Yeah, I read. I learn all day. And now I'm a producer, so I stay up on like learning what's to upgrade my sound. Like that's my fault. I don't really get that leisure time to sit for 2 hours and watch a movie. I don't get that. I
That's
never had that my whole life.
that's understandable. What's some different ways that a producer can make money? Like, is there different apps or what's some ways that can happen?
Oh, lots of ways, man. Before the stream era, when I was a kid, man, it's so many people used to buy beats, and you know what I mean. I used to be like $100. I remember I used to go $100, just be like, give me $100 and I do whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like back in the days, and that shit was like plentiful as hell. I kind of fell off for years. I left music alone for a lot of for years, like a decade. When I came back, it was like the same kind of vibe. So it's like as a producer, I know it's a lot of producers. I know that they make a lot of money. You know what I mean? I ain't not putting our business out there, but For sure, producing life is a hell of a life. Like I watch cats, I don't say nobody's names, I don't get into that. I see, you know what I mean? Everybody is doing their thing. I support it. If you make beats, I fuck with you. Let me say that publicly first. Like if a motherfucker make beats, we can collab, we can work and all that. I'm the almighty. You know what I mean? I feel like I sit at the highest throne. Like no disrespect to none of the works. It's been hella great shit that done came out of the city. But my underground classics that I got, man, they never to be. If like, I mean, I know that y'all might not know my work per se, but
I know we're
like,
gonna tune in for sure. We gotta
yeah,
tune
for
in
sure. I'm etched in forever. Like what I laid down.
for sure. So, what are three major keys an artist should know before hitting the studio, before even trying to be an artist?
Or do.
Yeah, or do.
Um, just learn your craft. Know what you want to put out to the masses. That's the number one key. I don't care what you want to do. You want to talk about killing, you want to talk about drug dealing, you want to talk about going to college, you want to talk about your job. If a female want to make a single about how her kids make her feel, like whatever it is, like make sure that be steadfast and get that point across. I've been making music since I bought my first drum machine. I was like 12 years old, 13 years old. So since day
You knew
one,
what you wanted to do.
I've been making the same kind of music all my life. You know what I mean? I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck to no disrespect to the industry or to the underground or to anybody listening to my music. I make music for me. It's like a motherfucker. I care about me. I listen to my shit. I make music for cars. I love cars. I love
Yeah.
cars.
So you mean
Uh,
like something you can ride to, give you that feel, like let the
man,
top down, roll the windows down.
that too, but also that music to when you done. I mean, a lot of people may never experience this, but you could ride around and enjoy yourself. But remember it, the man with that beautiful car, he still got 365, 64 other days of the year. He got to take care of that car. He got to keep that car clean, covered up. He got other life. He got to buy other cars. So I just make music for men with cars, and it trickled down from that. And it's been my same demographic since I ever started rapping. And I ain't never gonna switch it up. This is my topic, and this all I talk about. But and that's just what I'm into. So I really ain't got a direction for other people, you know.
I said I never knew that there was a such thing as music for men with cars. That's dope.
Hey,
So all you
shit.
men with cars, you get y'all these music. Yeah.
All I could think of was like some beats with some bang on
Yeah.
the song, some shit you get.
I'm thinking about that Dr. That.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's God talking to you. You know why? That was the first song that I heard. Nothing but a G thing. That
Yeah.
the number 5 on the Chronic. That song and that video is what inspired my whole life. No cap. Like
That's
not
crazy.
and
Just
not
like
just the
him.
video. So when I say that, I don't want to give no other man no higher authority than the men in my life that I got to witness that the same thing I seen on TV right when I walked outside my door every day. You know what I mean? I
Right.
had Candy and D's outside of my house every day. You know,
Yeah,
so
that was a good day, good old day.
yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? Hard work and dedication from the people that raised me. So it's like that picture and that how that video, if you go watch that video right now, that's how I want the world to feel. If you go watch nothing but a G thing right now,
Yeah, with them cars and they hitting the hydraulics and
yeah,
yeah.
all of that, the whole vibe, man.
Yeah.
That's how the world used to feel before 2009. After 2009, it got
Yes.
very awkward around here.
Yes, we need a car show for sure. And we need your beats to be playing. Let's
We
do
need
that.
Yeah, and not just mine. Everybody's music. Everybody come
Yeah.
together. I wish in my crazy world, a motherfucker called me crazy because I think like this, right? No disrespect, right? But I feel like if everybody, you two ladies, had y'all the car of y'all dreams, right? Y'all had y'all job. You gotta work a job, but let's say your job be like, we give you a tax credit right off to put together the car of your dreams. I don't give a fuck where you live at, what you got going on. You could put together one vehicle as pretty as you want to, and everybody in the city know one Sunday out the motherfucking month,
You pulling
throughout
that
the
motherfucker.
summer, motherfuckers gonna get together. Ain't nobody gonna shoot nobody, ain't nobody gonna fight, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Cause if everybody loving the same thing, we got a
Yeah.
mutual understanding that this is what we do. They do that shit in Miami, Florida. Them niggas is crazy as hell, Miami, Florida. Them niggas do that shit
Right.
in Chicago. If motherfuckers act like they be going places, go to
Yeah,
Chicago
that's
and
crazy.
watch them niggas get together and pull out 20 people pull out $100,000 cars at a time on different sides of the city. This
Yeah,
little ass city can definitely do it. Like, the
yeah.
hate of cars need to stop. Like, that's what I try to
Just from
preach.
having
The
a little
love of
bit of
cars.
sunlight today,
That's it.
everybody was outside with their fast cars today.
Yeah, getting them clean and stuff. Yeah, they was out with some
ready.
cars. Yeah, they was bringing the cars to the restaurant and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so could you drop some names of some of the people that you've worked with here or far?
Okay, I got a fire ass single I got with DeMarco 275. It's called Potent. I actually love that joint, and I love DeMarco for getting on that, man. I listen to that joint down there every other day. I did a lot of work for Peter Prophet. I beg him a lot to get on my joints, and he actually introduced me to my the one of the main producers that I collab with, Devoya Knight. So I make beats with him, and I love bro, his sound, his energy, everything that he done brought to my music since the meeting. So that's why I definitely shout out Peter Prophet. We got a joint called Free that's fire, and it's like a jazz joint to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, I did King for Ready Baby. It's an old classic. It's been getting some steamroll lately. I
What song you
did
say? Which song for Ready Baby?
King. It's called I'm a King. What's called
Yeah,
title is just King though.
yeah, that was that's a banger.
Yes, man. I appreciate that. That's an old classic. I still remember the day the bro was like, I want to use this one right here. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one. Um, I did 24s for my NTE compadre Kelso NTE. It was the song on the BT commercial back in the day, Hood, and that shout out to Hood TV, ImagineThat.com. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say this on record. I told Hood I might have to start stamping that. I was the first artist. Now I'm gonna say the second behind Sir Grego. All rest in peace, my good brother. The second artist on ImagineThat.com, man. So I had a tape that I ain't never released. I'll be begging to get that cover again so I can release a project with that title.
hopefully we
Uh,
get
I got a nice production. I don't like saying a lot of the names. I like to let people stumble up on what I done
That was a
did.
good little list you gave us. I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
understandable. Yeah, but
So,
yeah, you got some bangers though for sure.
I appreciate y'all. And I want to say again, I appreciate you ladies for uh interviewing me and having me here. It's a pleasure.
We appreciate you for sure.
tell us about your merch.
Okay, I got merch up on direct.distrokid.com/ Almighty Claytoven. It's all of my album covers. I feel like my album covers is the best album covers. It's just cars. It's rarely words. So I just feel like, matter of fact, I do got my merch. I got my CDs and everything. I got everything bagged up. I apologize. I was not ready.
It's okay. When we post it, you can drop it in the comments. You
Yes,
can
ma'am. Yes,
drop
ma'am.
the merch in the comments.
Yes, ma'am. That'll be even better. Yeah, my merch is just all my album covers. I lowered everything to below $20 on there. Everything is below $20. I got $1,000 shirt for those people who like to spend a lot of money on clothes. I got that for
Yeah.
y'all. If you just want to spend a lot of money on clothes, I got $1,000 shirt for you. You can tell somebody
Hey,
you paid
that's
it. I will
dope.
tell you myself that he paid.
That's dope for real. Like I got one if you want it. Like,
Yeah, for sure, for
if
sure.
you
But me,
want it, if
myself
you want
personally, I no disrespect to nobody's brands. I've been shopping at Walmart since 2000 and well before 2012. But I made me and my homies. I told them because there are guys who spend 500, 700, 750,000 dollars on clothes. So when they started doing that, I'm just gonna openly say that my finances ain't never looked good enough to spend $1,000 on an outfit. I don't give a fuck if I had $20,000. It
That's
didn't.
not good.
Not for me. It don't look good on me. Like
That was
when I
something,
put $1,000
especially
outfit on,
when they do
I
that, they
don't
try to wear
think
it
that
one
I
time.
look like I'm worth even $1,000. So it's like it ain't for me, you know.
Right.
So I wear like comfortable cheap shit, but it got to be brand new. I wear something brand new like every time I pop out though because it's so cheap. So you know what I mean. I feel the same as, and it's all about feeling. I feel good, and if a woman ever felt me, she gonna tell you I feel good too. So it really ain't about too much. My drawers is clean. I got more drawers than half of these niggas got clothes. You know what I mean? I invest in drawers and socks. That's what the woman. You know what I
You
mean? I'm gonna
gotta
take the
wear clean
shower.
drawers and socks. I didn't mean to cut you off, but my grandma said that. She said, I don't care what you do, you always make sure your drawers is clean and you always make sure your socks is clean because you never
Yes,
know when
yes,
something
man. You
might
never
happen.
know. You never know when a young lady might want to try to. You feel me? Randomly. You see what I'm saying?
Go in your drawers.
Type
Let me
shit.
tell you what happened to me. I was in a car accident. And the first thing they did was take off my shoes. I had on clean socks, and they cut my pants and see my drawers. And I was like, "Thank you, Granny. Thank you,
Hey,
Granny." Like,
hey, that's real. That's real.
that was the
I
most
swear that's real.
randomest thing. I thought they
That,
would have cut my shirt first, because I had blood all over my shirt
hey,
from my
hey,
face.
hey, be
They took
honest.
my pants.
It made you really love the person that told you to always keep them on, like whoever that grandma or whoever. It's like when that moment it was like, damn, that person loved me because what if I had shitty ass drawers on right now?
Right now, that all the hospitals are known. They texting each other. The patient drawers are shitty. We gotta get her out of
Yeah.
here.
Now you the joke of the night.
Right. You remember patient number 2? Like, God damn, bro.
Right.
Dirty
Swear.
drawers.
Dirty drawers. Here go your
Man, listen.
dirty drawers.
Hey, that's one thing. That's one thing though. I ain't came dirty draw. I'm so transparent. I don't do the lying, right?
Right.
I like that's why I'm not any woman I ever been with, I can speak on and she can speak on me because I haven't done nothing embarrassing. Have I done wrong things in my relationship in my life? Yeah, for sure. But I'm transparent as hell, right? Man, long story short, last time I feel like a nigga had some dirty drawers, I was probably about 6 or 7 years old. I probably was for sure first, second grade. And that's why I knew I had to tighten it up because I already had a little girlfriend. Like it's time to get this shit together. No pun intended.
Like you boo boo. No, I'm just playing. So can I get some words of motivation or inspiration for somebody who may want to get into the music biz or for somebody in life in general?
Hey, I don't give out public inspiration to everybody because I'm against it. I'm gonna say this though.
Mm-hmm.
First thing first, you don't need nobody. I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna tell you that again. You don't need anybody. If you got a vision, the vision gonna see its way through. That's what the same way I said how I want artists. You know what I mean? If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. For sure, for sure. Like if you ain't gonna put that work with it, like only you can cry about it. Like I don't cry about nobody. Like I don't get no likes on Facebook. No, now I joke with my friends all day about that. I don't get none. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
I'm succeeding in what I succeed and want to succeed in though. You see what I'm saying? I'm succeeding like a motherfucker. I'm a 50K views. You know what I mean?
Facts. And so, speaking of these views, can you drop your platforms and where people can find you and find your music? If they want to get to know you more.
I'm Almighty Claytoven on all streaming platforms. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then on all streaming platforms.
Yes,
If this
ma'am.
is
It ain't no reason to see me because my music is
it
I
speaks for
make
itself.
music. I'm not the entity that that you looking for or listening to. Don't worry about what I look like or trying to see me. I don't do no perform. Not that I won't perform, but I don't do no performances. I don't rap, put my face on the screen and rap in it. No disrespect. I do not disrespect no other artist. I'm a producer. So understand this first. I gotta say this because I understand how people think. If you make music, if you rap, you sing, you make poetry, you want to hum, and you need a beat
You
behind
want
that shit. Yeah, man. If you make
to
porn
whisper.
and if you make porn and you need a beat behind it, contact me. I actually have my first paid over $1,000 for a beat came from a porn star. Her name is Spicy Cajun. I did a song called "Dripping the Juice" with a porn star. She paid me well. She paid me over $1,000. I don't need to say the amount for a
Right.
beat. You see what I'm saying? I came into the game with a porn star. That's a fact. And I got porn with over 1 million views, but it's no need to share it. You know what I mean? I don't have to share my shit that does numbers. I don't need to speak about it because it's doing numbers without me saying shit about it.
And that might be the best way, because sometimes when people know who it is, they want support. So maybe it's
Oh,
best that you are undercover, brother.
And word of
oh,
mouth.
oh, I'm not an undercover brother though. I don't like that terminology though.
I mean, not like that, like
Not
you unseen, not like undercover, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I just
Yeah,
on the
you the
podcast.
unknown, the
Yeah,
unknown.
on a known unknown artist. Yeah,
Yeah,
just that. Like
yeah,
just because I got a lot of ideologies, and we passed 30 minutes. I don't went over your shit though, didn't
yeah.
I? Huh?
We could definitely do a part two. We appreciate you for this interview.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I ain't want to go over. I just looked at the time and seen two.
Ah, you good, you good. We definitely appreciate you. Make sure y'all check out the almighty Claytoven on all streaming platforms. He's gonna be dropping his merch in the comments. So make sure y'all get that. Go ahead and support him. The unseen, the unknown almighty Claytoven. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I got a tape. I'm gonna end this with say I got a tape dropping called Boom Bap Trap Volume 2. It's coming real soon. I already got the date, everything done.
All right, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to check that out.
Yes,
But we
ma'am.
appreciate you so much.
I appreciate y'all.
All right.